Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to the 4th episode of the Lyon Career Mode and the first post-com that I'm going to be putting out for this Career Mode series. Of course, now I'm doing, as most of you should know by now, or at least if you knew, I'll let you know that what I do is I do green screen videos for all of my the January transfer window and of course the summer transfer window. So all transfer windows I do green screen, and then for the rest of it I play through the games and then of course do these commentaries a little later. But we're going to be playing this first game in the episode against AS Monaco. So again, big team in the, there are some really decent teams in the French league, despite the fact that, you know, it's not one of the stronger competitions in Europe. There are still some decent teams in here. We've got Monaco, we'll be playing PSG a little bit later, as well as them, of course. We've got Marseille, and a few others here and there as well that I might be forgetting. I don't know if Bordeaux are any decent or anything like that, but still, we've got Yatara going through with some good little wing play and just passing into the middle and eventually finding Yatara, who is the man that finishes. And it's, it's good that he's been able to bang in a few goals instead of just solely relying on the obviously clear striker, the obviously much better striker in Lacazette. But still, Marseille, we can't count him out, or not Marseille, Monaco, we can't count him out just yet because they've got a man called Dimitar Berbatov who is really good, and we can't let him especially get even a header away. We move, again, great pass for Yatara. It was really well done to sort of suck in the defender that was on Yatara, leave it to him. He had all the space, but he just couldn't finish. And then again, poor defending. No one is around the man that struck it. I don't know who it was. Was it Mueller in the end, who's definitely not on the Monaco in real life? It must have been a transfer in this career mode, but still, Yatara moving along. He's the one that's been getting everything today. Where's Lacazette? He tried setting up Grenier. He tried shooting, straightening up and having a shot Grenier on the layoff, but unfortunately got tackled before he could let one go, and that would have been it. So, conceding one with about 15 to 20 minutes left to go in the game, despite going up early with a Yatara opener, we finished that one 1-1. So, no win as yet just there. That is our first draw in the league. I know that for a fact because we won every game before, apart from our first away game, which is at Toulouse, or against Toulouse, and they are actually top of the table at the moment. But still, moving away from the league, we'll move into our first piece of European football, or is it our first or is it our second? I'm not sure. It might be. I actually don't know. I can't remember. I guess we'll find out pretty soon. But anyway, we are going to be playing. I don't even know what they're called. It is our first piece of European football, right? Okay, Eschberg or whatever it is. I don't know how to pronounce it, and most of the players on their team, I don't think I've ever heard of. I'm trying. I'm looking. I can't see anyone. I'm not too sure if they've got any, you know, sublime talent. I mean, they're just a Europa League team from I'm not even sure what country they're from, but Barluli with a strike in the top left. That's a stunning goal. That's his debut in this career mode. The first thing he does, might have even been his first touch with that early in the game, takes it, takes another one, sets himself, and look at where he's put that one. Top left. Unbelievable strike. That is a hell of a way to introduce yourself in this career mode, scoring the best goal of it so far. And again, still getting more of it. Barluli continuing on again. Slide tackle, goes past one. He's going to try to set up Nye. Oh, it's a brilliant... No, he can't just finish it. Too tight an angle. It was always going to be a tough ask for him, but still, we continue with Elsberg or whatever. Again, I still don't know how to pronounce it. They're still actually attacking, getting some shots in, and their player that ended up hitting the side netting had an open net. Really, it was an open net. Should have been finishing it after the one block. Benzia again going through, sending him through, and again a shot which just skies, trying to go for that top right-hand corner. Couldn't make it happen, but more crosses. I took the shit out of this team, but they were really attacking. A header which hit the post, and then another block saving a goal. I mean, they were really going at it, and they were really looking dangerous. They were going to score. More crosses coming in. They're dangerous. It was all they were doing, just crossing into the box, but it was nearly working for them on more than one occasion. Now, we win a free kick right on the edge of the box. I had Benzia up for it, and it got absolutely no curve back, nothing in that top left corner. It just went straight at the keeper, but he was able to save it. And the resulting corner, the header falls to, I think it was Lindsay Rose, who I gave a game to, one of my backup centre-backs, and he unfortunately couldn't make it happen. It was just a little bit wide. Might have just even snuck under the keeper had he got it right in that corner, but unfortunately not to be. And obviously, we probably could have just scored from the free kick prior, but sadly, Gorkov, who is my set-piece guru, was on the bench, and I didn't bring him on. I just decided to go with it with Benzia because he's got decent free kick accuracy and curve. But in the end, didn't matter. We didn't get that second goal that we were craving, but we were able to win the game. But sadly, Zefan, who was one of our backup right-backs, one of the younger mid-60 rated right-backs, Zefan unfortunately picked up an injury, so he's going to be out for a bit. But this is the big game. PSG. They are arguably, probably, well, it's almost no doubt in real life, the best team in the league. But these two are, of course, rivals. So we're going to the Parc des Princes to play a game with them, to play our first game in rainy weather, which is awesome. But if anything, you had a look at where we are in the table early on. Still, they're 1 point ahead of us. So to get a win and to jump then would be fantastic. But of course, this is their starting lineup with Thiago Silva, a really, really good, decent defense, some attacking plays that we really have to look out for. But we caught a break here. Cavani was starting up front and no Ibrahimovic. He's definitely at PSG still in this career mode, but he wasn't playing he wasn't starting. But surely he'd get subbed on later on or not. And of course, Gregory Van der Wiel and Digne, they are both two players that I have, fullbacks, that both came from PSG. And I'll be totally honest, at the time when I was signing the both of them, as we get a chance there, and it's well saved by their keeper, I completely spaced on the fact that they both came from PSG. And it was a bit weird that I was signing two fullbacks from the same club, and I did get called out for it. So I'm saying, oh, well, it's unrealistic that you'd get, a fullback from PSG, considering they're, rivals and all that sort of stuff, because fullbacks never come from PSG to Lyon. Oh, wait a minute. There's a person in our team called Jallet, but whatever. We'll forget about him. Moving on. Cavani, again with a cross and the corner. The cross from the corner and the header, again going wide. Cavani was looking dangerous. Forget Ibra. He was getting on a few of them. And that cross into Cavani finally works for PSG. They're only attacked the whole game, but it finally pays off. No one is around Cavani. Look at him. He's just running into the space. And the man marking him, he takes forever. Digne maybe giving one back for his old team there, but that is ridiculous still. Yatara moving along, trying a 1-2 with Lacazette, looking good. Lacazette's pass is a bit off, but it looks like Yatara had his heels clipped right as he was running in there. And so that, of course, meant a free kick, which meant time for Gourcuff to hit one off the post, off the second post, and finally goes in. What a strike from the dead ball situation. The set piece guru, Gourcuff, he was a brilliant, brilliant free kick taker in FIFA 11, and that does not seem to have changed in FIFA 15. Look at this, coming off of one post, rolling across the goal line, and then finally coming off the second post and settling into the net. You can't hit a free kick better than that. Obviously, you can get it a little lower to the ground or higher up in the corner, but to hit both posts is a stunning, stunning effort, and what a free kick to level things here. And late on, still really no attacks afterward, but with Ibra in the game, the PSG had the last ever attack, and they should have tried one last ball into Zlatan, and he would have finished it off for him, but they didn't. I believe it might have been Lucas who had the shot in the end, and he put it over, way, way over. And sadly for them, that meant that it was game over, and it was just going to end in another draw. So we drew against Monaco, we drew against PSG in the, of course, Euro League against a team that I still don't know how to pronounce. We were able to win that game 1-0. So we've had 2 draws and a win. Hopefully we can pick up our first actual 3 points. Hopefully we can pick up a win here against Lorient, and that was a hell of a move from Benzia to just nutmeg the man in front. But the second time he tried going past someone, he got obliterated with that tackle. But still, even though we were oh, that's a terrible pass from Umtiti, and the ball's just going to go right back to Lorient, and the shot was saved again by Lopez. He's going all right. I'll tell you what, he makes a few mistakes every now and again, but he's pretty decent, and a good forward pressure tackle leads to a chance for Benzia. Jumps over a slide tackle and misses the shot. Only by a couple of centimeters. Surely it wouldn't have been by much, but he's missed the net, and just entirely awful stuff there. Jordan Ayew went for a free kick, tried that top left, couldn't make it happen. Again, both teams struggling, both getting attacks, both Lorient and Lyon, but still nothing. And the passing was insane. Ayew was getting so many shots. Another great save from Lopez, who was doing absolutely brilliantly. We surely would have been a goal down if it wasn't for some of his brilliant saves. But Lucas Digne going through there, trying to set up Fofana, who got really no one in front of him apart from 4 opposition defenders. Tried to shoot, gets past 1, finally gets blocked on the second defender in the way. And still, they're just flooding all their numbers back, Lorient. One last cross into Fekir, who's only 5'5". Why is he on the end of this? Where was Yatara? Where was Lacazette? The centre-backs even had pushed up forward and we couldn't pick them out. And it was another draw. That one was a 0-0 draw as well, so that's even worse. But we got 3 draws in this episode. 2 1-1s and that 0-0 right at the end. And a 1-0 victory over Esberg, or again, whatever they are. And we have more games coming up, of course, more episodes like this. Hopefully, one every day for quite a while now. But until then, my name's MasterBucks. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And the next episode will be coming out soon. Peace out. Have a good one. Bye-bye.